Warning, this video contains horrific driving. Viewer discretion is advised.
I want to stop sim racing.
I recently won a 24-hour sim race by myself. So running off of that hype train, I decided to sign up for the first ever LMU Le Mans 24-hour race, which is a sim I have very little experience in, all in a hope to satisfy my competitive itch. Spoilers, I won't be doing this one solo. However, there is a very different kind of challenge that will come into play during this event, a skill issue. Yo guys, UKOG here, and welcome to a very different kind of video that not many YouTubers would feel comfortable uploading. This is a raw, unfiltered adventure on how this car managed to humble me. This is an LMP2 car, and I had never driven it on any sim before. And unfortunately for me, it was the car my team wanted to take for the 24-hour race, leaving me just 3 days where I was able to prepare. It's a 600 brake horsepower monster, no ABS, and it likes to be driven on the edge. And due to the unpredictable nature at high speed, it is considered much harder to drive than even the hypercar class. Here is what Henrik Gamble, one of the fastest hypercar drivers in the whole of Le Mans Ultimate, had to say about us picking it.
Yo, George, LMP2 will be really scary across the 24 hours, because there's no way I would be driving the LMP2 for 24 hours. It's already scary for like 20 minutes.
So I knew I had to get practicing, but I didn't really know just how ridiculous this journey was going to be. This is my first time doing this combo, so please grab yourself a cup of tea, maybe some popcorn, because this definitely isn't going to be comical, and I'm definitely not just going to spin off and crash. We're probably going to be a bit slower. Oh god, I'm scared. I do know the layout. Like I say, my memory's not that bad. I do know the layout. Holy shit. Oh my god, no! 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 Ah! I'm not confident with this corner yet. I don't know what to do. I think I've blown up the car. That would be a DNF. So that was not the best start. However, amongst the spins and the crashes, I was noticing the areas I needed to improve on. I was struggling massively with the braking, which was causing me huge issues. Sector 1 wasn't too bad for me, but the 2 chicanes down the Mulsanne straight were a nightmare. The car is so snappy if you get it slightly wrong, so I was going to have to build up that muscle memory fast. And with the car being quite loose at high speed, it meant Indianapolis was one of the most brutal corners I have ever driven. You have to modulate the brakes at over 180 miles an hour, and you get it slightly wrong and you're in the wall, GG. I was also struggling just learning the track. I mean, the last time I played this was in Gran Turismo 4, so that is quite the time jump. But after a little bit more practice, I did manage to hook one valid lap together, which was a 3-minute 40. Bang, though. A lot better. A lot better. So I went into day 2 feeling a lot more confident in the car. I signed up for 2 races, both top split, to test my might against the competition. This is how they both went. Wait, what is... Are we going to start in a corner?
Green flag. Green
we are.
Flag.
Oh. So basically, I killed a guy, got minimal damage, and have no issues with my...
Whoa, let's go. Thanks for resubscribing to
You can jabber. I want to stop sim racing.
You were saying, George?
Oh!
Green flag. Green flag.
Green, green, green! Hey, good luck, good luck, good luck!
Good luck. Whoa! Ah!
What?
Ah! What just happened?
Is he dead? Is he gone? Oh, he's alive.
I wore the other driver as a hat briefly. I don't understand. Now, some people may have given up by now, but not me, and I was more determined than ever to fix my issues. I hyper-focused on fixing my braking, improving my lines, and getting that lap time down with consistency. And by the end of the night, I managed to get this lap time. Bang! I was desperate to redeem myself after day 2, so I jumped into another race for the final practice I was going to have before the 24. I managed to qualify well, and after a nice battle with the P2 driver, I was closing in on the lead. But as we know by now, these cars are really hard to drive, and P1 made a huge mistake which gifted me the top spot. The pressure was on to just keep it clean to the end of the race and put all my practice into use, and it paid off with finally, after 3 days of solid grinding, a P1 to my name in top split. Damn, that was a really good last lap. GG, boys! GG! So after all this time practicing, the real question is, was it enough? The race was about to kick off and my teammate Jardia was going to be our starting driver. And the pressure was on because he had a really good start to this race.
Let's go, lads! Le Mans Ultimate 24-hour race.
Get ready.
First test.
Green flag, green flag.
Yes! I was like, that would have been great.
Green, 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 let's go!
Yes! Go, go, go! Watch out, those two rejoining. 3 wide. Good stuff. Good start, good start. So Jardia did what Jardia does, which is be super consistent, no mistakes, and make his way slowly but methodically through the field. And already the mistakes were creeping in from other drivers because they were dropping like flies. But in no time at all, Jardia had finished his stints and it was now my turn to get in the car. And there's even more added pressure because in this race there are limited tire sets, so you have to double stint, sometimes even triple stint them. So any lockup, any micro mistake, any crash is insanely costly. So I was a little bit nervous. Wait.
Go, 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 go. You good, you good, you good.
Yeah.
Let's go. Perfect. Oh, no.
Watch out, Valentin. Okay, we good, we good. Be careful not to look up the first corner, okay? Be careful not to look up the first corner.
Okay, okay. I'm just gonna stick behind for turn 1, so I don't... Oh my god.
Nice start. Nice start.
Sorry.
Cold tires, cold tires. Oh
Alright, we're good, we're good. So after a bit of a shaky start, I did manage to settle into the stint, and I was a bit slow. I did make a few mistakes, but nothing major, and I was keeping it kind of clean. I did struggle with traffic management a bit, and I had this guy behind me keeping me on my toes, but honestly, it went so fast, and before I knew it, I was back in the pit lane. I'd finished it. I'd done it. A successful stint in the 24-hour race.
Perfect pit entry, perfect pit entry. Nice stint, by the way, George. That was really good stint, mate. That was really good stint.
It felt good.
Yeah. Good job.
There we go. There we go. Let's go! GG! So I didn't bin the car, and that stint was exactly what I needed to build my confidence. And my goal next time I was to get in the car was to try and increase the pace. But that would have to wait a little bit, because I also had plans with my daughter on this day. So I left the car in the hands of my teammates, and after a couple hours, I'd be ready to get back in and take control of the wheel. But unfortunately, whilst I was gone, a few little hiccups happened.
Oh my god. What am I doing? We've got orange front damage, no suspension, but the tires are square. Hello? No.
Oh, you're lucky I can't hear you at all. Oh wait, we're in the pits, what the fuck? No! We lost Nils, he got disconnected, no! I mean, we are back in the race, of course, but we lost so much, but fuck.
Those unlucky turn of events meant that we were almost in last place once all the pit stops cycled out. However, as professional as always, my teammates, Niels and Jardia, absolutely cooked. And I mean, you can see here, we're already back to P7. And this is now an overtake on P6. And by the time I got back, after my time away, already back into the top 5. So these guys were absolutely on fire. How are we doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time to drive.
The track is colder now, George, so be careful on the brakes and tires on our club.
Send it, okay.
And George, you are the first driver in like 3 hours getting new tires. We expect the top pace.
Now for this stint, I'm really going to need to level up because I'm about to do a triple stint. And due to another driver crashing, we're now back up to P4. And for context, that disconnect cost us 2.5 minutes. So this is a crazy comeback. So let's hope I don't jump in and ruin everything.
Go, 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 go. It's clear.
It's not letting me go. I've got another 10 seconds.
Ah, okay, okay, yeah, okay. I thought you were going because you were on throttle.
You're just revving the car out.
Yeah. George blowing up the engine, but the pit is clean. You can go.
Alright, this is going to be difficult on these cold tires.
Yeah, be careful on braking, yeah.
Send it on the braking? Okay, whatever you say.
Yeah, yeah. YOLO. YOLO.
Yeah, good thing is, George, you've got absolutely no traffic around for quite a while.
Yeah. Oh, there's a car on the left. Go right, go right.
Thank you. This time round, I really did feel like I was getting into my element in the car. I was braking late, I was flying over those curbs, and I just grew in confidence massively. This really was a mistake-free stint, and before I knew it, I was back in the pits, getting fueled up for stint number 2. And the same thing happened again, just I went out, I locked in, got into the zone, and I was just flying. I was managing to hold my own in terms of pace against some of the fastest drivers in the game. But all this is going to change because I'm about to hit rock bottom. It doesn't matter how experienced you are in sim racing, every single title has its own little quirks, and unfortunately for me, my muscle memory from Assetto Corsa Competizione is about to fail me big time.
Yeah, don't risk it. Put someone else in.
Wait, you're here? No,
George!
I'm putting you in.
George,
George!
you were so fast.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it.
What have I done? What have I done?
You did it again! You went 65 in a
Don't put me
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Don't put me in. Do not put me
Oh
in. Do
no.
not put me in.
Okay. I didn't. Fuck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no!
I didn't even notice. Oh.
You were doing 65 in the pits!
I just pressed the pit limit and expected to slow down like an ACC. It's like
Another
literal
time
muscle
mistake.
memory.
Ah!
No. George.
Yeah, basically, guys, on ACC, if you press the pit limiter button, the car slows down to that speed as long as you're like close to it. So I just, muscle memory just makes me think, oh, I pressed the pit limiter button as long as I've slowed down a bit, and it will go straight to that speed. But obviously, in this game, it doesn't do that. No matter the reason why it happened, I felt so bad that was costing the team time, and it meant that the finale to this triple stint ended really badly. My head was just not in the game, and I was just falling off pace. So I was very thankful when I finally got out the car to have a little break.
GG, by the way, George, that was very good. Very good.
Thank you, thank you.
Except the drive-thru.
The drive-thru wasn't great, but it's one of those things where I just gotta get more experience, right? I just gotta get more experience on the sim. We were now getting close to the halfway point in the race, and although my mistakes weren't race-ending, they were very costly, and it felt like every time I made one step forward, I was just taking 2 steps backwards. I was soon back out on the track again, and I was still uncomfortable. I was anxious, nervous, and errors were creeping in. And then I made a blunder that almost ended the whole race. Wait! Oh my god! I forgot there was a corner.
George.
Now, I don't know what it was about this particular incident, but something inside me just snapped, and I thought, enough is enough. It's like I triggered a Super Saiyan transformation or something. I pushed all my negative emotions aside, and you guys are going to be quite surprised with what happens next. That's my best lap in the race. Damn. That was a pretty good lap. Holy shit. So let's recap here. I went from stacking it almost every single lap to getting the fastest lap of the race in the 24-hour top split. What the hell? It almost feels scripted, this level of character development. I'd proven to myself that I can do it, and that built-up pressure that I put upon myself was finally put to rest. And although there was 12 hours still of this race left, I felt I could just relax a little bit and have some fun with the boys. Oh man, guys, what a stint! That was sick! Someone said in the chat, yesterday you could barely drive a single lap, what an improvement. Yeah, who would have thought? Top split, purple. So after that mad moment, me and my teammate Mache were driving all night and all morning, just taking it in turns doing stints, while Jardia and Niels managed to get some sleep. And I've been there many a time, so...
Huh?
Is the car okay?
But also, it cannot be simplified too much, because at the end of the day, it's a racing simulator, and fuel, tires, how you drive a car.
Oh my god, we've been murdered by a GT3. Absolutely murdered.
But you saved the
Out
damage,
the
at
wall.
least. It's just the tires. It's just the tires that are damaged.
So apart from that minor near-death experience, I decided, you know what? I've done a lot of racing, I've been up all night, it's my turn to go take a nap. So I left the car in the hands of my teammates, and with the plan to return to do the final stint of the race.
Absolutely nothing has changed in terms of just the banter and stuff.
Hello! I swear I blinked.
Whoa.
3 hours
Let's go.
passed.
Thanks for resubscribing.
Good
to my
morning.
film.
So after 50 winks, I was heavily groggy, and I was just waiting to get back in the car. We were still net P2 in the race, and P1 was quite far ahead, so it was just a matter of bringing the car home. And unfortunately, this led to me making a rookie streamer mistake. So even though the fatigue was showing, my team entrusted me to bring the car home for the final 30 minutes of this race. And although this last stint was a complete blur, I never felt at risk of crashing due to all the experience I had acquired. And looking back at this race, I was reminded that it's not always just about your raw pace, it's about showing up, pushing through all adversities, and just finding out, I guess, what you're capable of when the going gets tough, which in 24 hours is bound to happen at some point. A big shout out to my teammates again because they absolutely crushed it and helped guide me through this race. But finally, after 24 hours of Le Mans, after all the chaos, the mistakes, the moments we thought it was all over, we crossed the line to finish P2.
Let's go!
Yeah!
Boys.
Woo! Let's
Final
go!
lag, crossing the line.
Yeah!
The server is the true winner, guys. The server is the true winner.
Not bad, lads. Not bad. That was a really fun race. I got a star for my performance in that race.
Dude, look.
I've got a rank here, like a star that says most consistent, but
How?
below it says consistency grade. And I am, well, I'm tied with Jardia as the most inconsistent driver on the team. So, how is it? What the hell?
Well,
Yes!
Can I protest this? I want that star. Like, look at
No,
the percentages. I want
get
that
the
star.
star,
It's mine.
bitch. I get the star. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was some mega zoom in. My first 24, well, the first 24 on this game to get P2 in with a quality field like that, especially it's my first time ever driving that car track combo on a new game this week. Like, I couldn't ask for much more.